Yeah, what idiot is awake at 6 in the morning on a cruise?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard to the MSC Seascape. We are here for our second day on board the ship, as we are now, as we speak, pulling into Nassau. So, yeah, we're going to actually watch us come in from the balcony, which is going to be nice. But then I think we're going to watch all the other ships from up one of the top decks there. So, that'll be cool. We actually have the Oasis of the Seas just randomly decided to change her destination and come into Nassau with us. So that's going to be awesome. So we've also got the Carnival Freedom, Carnival Sunrise, and the Carnival Celebration as well. So it's going to be a packed day here in Nassau, and of course for us ship spotters, that's a great thing. So anyways, let's go ahead. We're going to watch ourselves come in, and then we're going to start getting ready for the day and watch the others.
We're making the adventure up top. Oh, there's nobody in there.
Of course there's nobody in here. Nobody else is awake besides us.
Yeah, what idiot is awake at 6 in the morning on a cruise? station, so I'm just waiting on my omelet to be finished. But quick little snack for a breakfast here before our omelet's ready. Here we go, we got ourselves our omelets, ham and cheese. Alright, after a very good breakfast, we're making our way back up to deck number 19. We're gonna watch the Carnival Freedom come in. Then we're gonna head out into the port of Nassau and check out all the ships and check out the port.
Viene entrando otro barco más. Sube por ahí. A ver, tira foto.